Amulet. Grey clouds fill the night sky as hail falls down on the village of Salt Tree. Everyone has stayed inside, avoiding the hail. Inside the tavern, Charles sits at a table all by himself. His blue fur cloak rests on the chair next to him. Charles's right arm rests on the table, holding his head up. His mud hair flows down either side of his face. Charles lifts his tankard to his lips and gulps down the last of the ale. Two fresh tankards are placed on the table. A man sits down on the chair directly opposite Charles and pushes one across.
Greetings, Charles.
Charles looks up to see a man with a narrow face, with bronze skin and a small, pointy black beard, sitting opposite him. He wears a dark grey leather tunic and a metal net as a cape. The man's cold eyes are fixed on Charles, unsettling him.
Do I know you?
My name's Saladon. We've met once. Drake Queer and yourself stopped me taking that serpent.
Saladon flexes his left hand, revealing burn marks.
Drake gave me these. I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. Apparently you found Abadar Flint's lost treasure.
How do you know that?
I've got many eyes keeping watch for me.
I'm not telling anyone where it's hidden.
So you do know where it is?
Trust me, you don't want the treasure. It's cursed.
What makes you think it's cursed?
When Drake first found the treasure, he took a single piece, a ring. From that moment, nothing but misery. A lot of innocent people died.
What happened to Drake?
Huh?
He was the one who took the treasure. You think it's cursed? So what happened to Drake?
Charles pauses for a moment as he relives the memories.
He's gone. I don't even know what happened to him. You've said you've got many eyes. Do you know where he is?
My eyes lost track of him. If the treasure is cursed, then he's probably dead. A pile of bones.
Tears start flowing down Charles's face.
If only he found the amulets.
Charles erupts from his chair and looks Saladon in his cold eyes.
I'm not telling you, or anyone else, where the treasure is.
Charles quickly turns around and leaves the tavern as fast as he can, leaving his blue fur cloak behind. Saladon watches as Charles drunkenly stumbles out of the room. Outside, on the roof of the tavern, a hawk watches Charles walk down the muddy road, leaving Salt Tree behind. Hours later, Charles walks along a path, forest on one side, field on the other, drunkenly singing to himself.
Go, go, stumbling home, stumble on home to your maiden. Go, go, stumbling home.
Charles pauses in place, sensing something is wrong. He turns toward the forest and stumbles backwards, collapsing in the mud, getting covered head to toe. Frozen in fear, Charles is unable to move as Saladon emerges from the forest, calmly riding a massive black bear. He halts as soon as the bear is face to face with Charles.
Tell me the location.
West, along the coast of Orshore. You'll find a well.
That's where I'll find the amulet.
No, just treasure. Drake took the amulet with him. It got left at the tree line outside Orshore.
Saladon inches the bear slowly towards Charles until the bear is breathing in his face.
If it's not there, I will find you.
The bear turns and runs off back to Salt Tree, leaving Charles frozen in the mud. Inside the well, Saladon searches for treasure, picking up gold coins and placing them in his pockets. He walks up to the skeleton dressed in rags.
The amulet didn't save you.
Saladon leaves the well, climbs onto the bear's back, and rides south along the cliffs. As the bear makes its way through the tall grass, a voice cries out,
"Over here!"
Saladon turns his head in every direction, unable to see a figure in sight.
"I'm on the ground."
Saladon jumps off the bear and starts making his way towards the voice. Hidden among the grass, Saladon sees an old, weathered face. As he kneels down in the grass, he discovers a decapitated head with snowy white hair. Saladon looks around the grass, unable to find the body. The eyes belonging to the head move and look straight at Saladon.
Thank goodness you found me. I've been stuck here for months.
Saladon picks the head up to speak to him face to face.
How are you alive? What happened?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
Do you remember dying?
No, I never died. I remember trying to apprehend someone. They didn't want to go freely and drew their sword. I drew mine trying to stop him, but he cut my head off. The criminal escaped and my body got up and wandered off. I think he's gone after the criminal, but it hasn't returned.
How long have you been here?
Months. Some people came but ran off screaming when they discovered me.
No food or water?
No, I've got no body that needs it.
Were you wearing an amulet?
No. The person I was trying to capture had one. I lost my footing and grabbed hold of it.
So you were holding the amulet when you died?
Yes, I believe so.
So the amulet works. What way did the person go?
Towards Orshore. Listen, I need to go there. I need to...
No.
What do you mean, no?
I'm done with you.
Saladon walks back to the bear, throwing the head over his shoulder. The head of the night watchman lands in the tall grass, barely visible.
Ah! What are you doing? You can't leave me here.
Saladon climbs back onto his bear and continues his journey, leaving the decapitated head behind.
Please, don't leave me.
Along the tree line near the ruins of Orshore, Saladon is on foot, searching everywhere.
It's gotta be here somewhere.
Eventually, Saladon finds the amulet. He picks it up, dangling from his hand after so long searching. He finally has what he needs.
The path to power in my hand. I will be unstoppable.
Saladon puts the amulet around his neck, preventing his death. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy our content, then consider supporting us through Patreon, where you can earn a bunch of rewards. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook and Twitter for future content. This was performed by a group of amazing voice actors. All of our links are in the description below. We'll see you next time.